Hi everybody! Today I'm going to demonstrate how I've been using my pocket-sized planner in 2018. It's the Filofax Saffiano in black, and it's not real leather, which I'm very happy about. It's pretty small, as you can see, and I wasn't sure how I would feel about the size, but it's honestly my favorite planner I've used so far. It's, portable, it's cute, and actually it can hold a lot of information, and it's got everything I need, especially for school. Like, it's awesome to have this with me. I use it as my wallet, just keep my cards there, and overall I'm very happy with it. So I guess my dashboard, it's also my first divider, is just like an acetate over black cardstock that has some nice messages. It says like grow where you're planted, collect moments not things, etc. And normally I would have my goals here in the very front with my vision board, but I can't find the other half to my vision board, and I should probably make a new one anyway. This is from last year, and I haven't printed or really made any goals yet in 2018. So here I've just been keeping my monthly pages. And I believe I made only up until May. Yes, so May is a really important month because that's when my baby gets here. And I've just mostly used this for like big events, assignments, and like appointments, like my doctor's appointments. So you might be able to tell that these are different colors, and these are for my school assignments and like physical class dates when I have to go on campus. And I break the schedule down into more detail on my weekly pages. And since I've only done until May, I have these like extra sticky notes if I need to plan even further into the year. And then the next tab is my working projects area. And currently I've got everything for my baby shower. It's kind of a lot of stuff. And I know that it's not typical for a mother to plan her own baby shower, but you are watching a planner video. So suffice to say, I've had a lot to do with the planning of it, and how else am I going to make sure that I have everything the way I want it? I've just printed a few pages, like a to-do list with like the big main important things. I made a budget, not just for my spending, but just in general, and honestly I didn't know how much to put, so I made up like ridiculous numbers. And it's mostly to keep track of like how much I am spending, to make sure I'm not spending too much, because I know I'm not supposed to be spending money on myself. I have my guest list printed out, and then I'm gonna make kind of like a I'm gonna make like a table. Look, I have this down to every detail, every table, everything. I'm gonna map it right here. So then I've got like my itinerary. I did make some trivia questions for a game, and of course the answers are covered. These sticky notes, by the way, are they should currently be in the Target dollar spot. That's where I picked them up, along with those calendar sticky notes. I've been brainstorming, like games. I picked some prize ideas. Next, I really need to buckle down and focus on the food, because honestly I haven't given that enough thought. And then I just have extra brainstorming pages. So this is just a grid paper that I made, and it was really easy. I just made a table on Word with like 1,000,000 columns and 1,000,000 rows, but printing was another story. The paper is 3.25 by 4.75, but I had to tell the computer that it was actually only 3 by 5, so it would recognize the paper. And it didn't come out every time perfectly, but I found a way to make it work. So the next tab, and then my dividers are not even, they're not really dividers. I I did make some when I first got this planner. I found this pretty craft paper at Michael's, and I laminated and made a whole bunch of these. And then after a short while, I realized that it was just a little distracting, especially with the colors. And I made a whole setup video and everything, but I just trashed it. And I went back to black. I wanted it to look a little bit more simple, easy on the eyes. So I always remember that blue indicates something for school. So I've been using this little clip. What are these called? Paper clips. These are also from the Target dollar spot. They're really cute. They came in 4 colors, I believe. And here I just have a fold out of my map for campus, some extra sticky notes, again blue, general information, you know, my schedule, and then one of my professors has already posted the entire syllabus for like assignments and stuff, so I just formatted it in a way that looked nice in my planner, and I'll do that for my other professors' classes once they post theirs. More grid paper, and then here I've got my weekly pages. So these are not my favorite inserts, not my favorite layout, but it's extremely necessary, especially for keeping track of class dates and assignments, because I do color code my different classes. It's easy to see at a glance like what I need to work on for each class, and I just make like mark big events, you know, big to-dos, and especially notes, like if I talk to someone on the phone, you know, not just anyone, like if it's like an important call, I'll make a little note of it. And then I only made up until January, so I'll need to print some more. And here is my saving grace. It's my daily insert area, and I'll just insert this where the current week is. So I don't use these every day, but I do use them often. And I just made an area for the schedule, because I am someone who benefits from breaking things down by the hour. An area for my top 3 priorities, an area for other tasks, and then sort of a queue, like tomorrow or just future, or just things to remember in general. And on the back I use it as kind of a scratch pad for lists or breaking down the day further if I need to. My next tab, I just have extra sticky notes. This is my meal planning area, and I'm very, very big on planning and prepping meals because it can get easy to forget to eat, and they work really well for me. However, I'm considering changing the orientation of these because, as you can see, it gets kind of crowded. So I'm thinking if I change it this way, I'll have more room per day to write my meals, and I won't be limited to like 2 things per box. At the bottom, I make an area for like things I need to remember to buy and like things to prep. And I do keep a grocery list in here as well. And I use my friction pen to darken the circles for each item that I need to pick up, and then I'll erase it, reuse it as I need to. And this is pretty easy to get to when I'm at the grocery store because I put it right, you can't really see, but this tab that's sticking out, I just, you know, reach into my purse and there it is. And then this red clip holds all of my expenses. I did make a bill tracker for the entire year. That way I can see, you know, what's been paid, and if the bill comes out a little higher or I want to pay extra, then I'll mark the amount rather than just checking it off. And I made these expense sheets just for keeping track of all of my purchases because some things don't withdraw right away from my debit card, and it's always helpful to have a ledger. Like I don't trust computers. So that I'll need to make some more of those papers also. On my next tab, I I've got, what is this? Oh yeah. So it's my area for video ideas. Since I don't plan to only make planner videos, I do have other ideas. I'm just, you know, I'm not going to show that. But this is where I kind of brainstorm and plan out when I'm going to film and stuff. And then I have more brainstorming sheets for other lists that I need. Like I need to make a list of everything I'm going to put in my hospital bag. And then on the back, I've got a picture of my baby. And we found out that it's going to be a boy, which I'm really excited about. And on the other side, I have my health insurance information, you know, phone numbers and stuff. And then finally, my little envelope here just has random stuff, stickers, stamps. This is like a little area for, I guess this is green. The pack of sticky notes, this was the greenest. So if I need to buy something, I'll write it here really quickly. And I just have like prescription information and my own business cards. This is something that I need to get signed. And that is everything. That's it. I do realize there's a glare. And then this pen, by the way, is the Friction Slim. It came with 0.38 millimeter ink. However, I refilled it with the 0.5 millimeter ink because it writes a lot darker and looks nicer. The other one is really light and really gray. And I got that tip from the Planner Spot. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, that is everything. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope everybody is having a great 2018 so far. And happy planning!